Okay. I think we can hear now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay. Yeah, I
it's
can
back.
hear it.
Hold on, I forgot to mute it again. Okay, so the mic's working.
Yay!
Yes, okay.
Thank God. Can you imagine?
I'm sorry we didn't notice. I was a little busy. And Kale has no idea how to do any of this.
So true.
Desktop audio, but nothing's playing for that. Hold on. Okay, desktop audio is working. Hooray. This is terrific.
This is great. I'm really glad it was an easy fix.
There
and it
was
wasn't
music
like-
playing the entire time, by the way. Sorry about that.
There was for us anyway. I guess not for them.
Yeah. Also, I can set this. Hold on. This should be... Which one is this supposed to be? None of them. That's fine. I'm not worried about this right now. Okay. I was thinking something was wrong on my end. Yeah, no. My bad.
The one time that I start the stream and I fuck it all up.
It's because OBS got messed up and I didn't think to go through and make sure all the settings were still there. Okay. Give me just a moment. I need to go through and adjust all our screens because everything's a little messy. Because we're playing a game I haven't played before, so I didn't know exactly how it would look screen-wise and where everything needs to be put. I need one of them really tall screens.
Yeah.
You know? Then we just
Two
have
screens
all of
isn't
this...
enough. You need a third screen.
No, I do. Because then it'd be an entire screen for OBS because it needs it sometimes. And then we have all our little things that sit around the game over on the tall screen with chat.
Yeah.
And then chat could be right here in front of your face.
And then
Okay.
one whole screen for game.
Yes. That would be the dream. Pop up chat.
Can you imagine trying to do this with one screen though?
I tried.
You did.
I only had one screen when I started streaming. It sucked.
I was gonna say, I'm sure that was quite the adventure.
It was terrible.
Oh yeah, this game has autosave. I always forget that. It kind of pisses me off, like, the autosave. It's useful and everything, but, like, I don't know, I'm just not used to it when I'm playing Ace Attorney, so it always confuses me when I go to save my game, and then there's the autosave feature that I never fucking use. Like, I'm never saving from the autosave. I'm always saving from whenever I saved last, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or loading from wherever I saved last.
I'm gonna put chat over on this side. And it's
Probably
gonna
make
take up
more
the whole
sense.
side, and then this one's going over this
Okay.
way. That way you can very easily see chat, and we can see a whole bunch of it. Normally I have all this set up before. I'm not doing all this before stream normally. Well, I mean before stream, yeah, but not like... Normally this is our chat time. We sit and hang out for a minute.
Well, we are chatting. We're just, we're doing both.
Yes. Okay.
What is that word?
Multitasking?
Yes! God, you're so smart.
I don't even have the, this set up. Because I still need all of it. All of this. I don't have a podium. Where's our podium? I mean, any of these, I guess.
It's just a floating torso instead of a torso sitting on a podium.
I don't even know where there's the podium. It's going to have to be all adjusted. Because it's really big compared to me right now. Maybe a little bigger. Okay. That is much better. I'm not jumping off a podium. Now I just actually need the game. Game background. Game 2. The Great Ace Attorney. Is it gonna load? It is. Alright.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah. It's bigger than what we normally do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off our little guy in the corner. Is it this one? Yeah. Oops, wrong one.
You killed him.
I want it off of this screen. Where is it at? There's it is. Okay. Everything's good now? I think it is. Our overlay's not working.
Meaning?
Over here, this blue thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's not here.
Oh.
I'm not too worried about the overlay. I think we're just gonna play the game.
Yeah, we can always change it next time when we have more time.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
Me
Because
too.
the only thing I know about it is that it's in the past, there's a racist guy, and the one guy's kind of cunty.
Yes.
Other than that, I know nothing.
That's so great. I hardly know anything about this game, honestly.
Oh.
But
You own 2 copies and help pay for this one.
yes.
Oh,
Yep.
we're gonna turn off the music.
Yeah, probably.
Do that? Because it's got its own music. Because Ace Attorney's cool like that. The racist guy became one of my faves? No way. Your favorite guy's a racist. That's kind of crazy.
You're a racist apologist. That's okay. I just finished the first game, so I just started the second game. So maybe then I'll like him more. But for the whole first game, he was kind of just a prosecutor. In my opinion.
As an Asian, I forgive him. Okay. Alright. So how is this going voicing? Obviously, defense and prosecutor is going to be the same.
Yes.
But how are we just going to you randomly assign like before, or
I mean, as they pop up, we can.
okay?
Do
Are we gonna
it.
see detectives and stuff? Like, is it gonna work like normal Ace Attorney
Yes,
with
it-
different characters?
It works like normal Ace Attorney with different characters. Although, with normal Ace Attorney, it's like investigation, trial, investigation, trial.
Yeah. Hi,
Sarah.
Daph. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
You missed all
Um,
the problems. We had no audio for a bit.
But this game, sometimes there's like multiple investigations in a row, multiple trials in a row.
Okay.
Or sometimes there's one case that's literally only investigations, no trial.
Interesting.
So, and then this first case is just a trial because it's a tutorial case.
Okay.
So it's a little different like that, but it's still like
Okay.
the same idea.
I've got perfect timing then. You
For
normally
real.
do. So am I still detectives?
We can still be detectives, yeah.
Okay, so I'm detectives and defense attorneys. You're prosecutors. Are you the judge again?
I guess I will be.
Is this judge as bad as the other one? Or is he worse?
He's definitely not worse. I don't think
It's
he's
about
as
even.
bad. I don't think he's as
Oh,
bad,
okay.
honestly. I think he's better.
That's good.
But it's not as funny because he's not as, like, full of dementia.
Judges are better at
Oh, yeah,
crimes.
there are more than one judge. There's 2 of them.
Oh.
I think there's just 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, judge and prosecutor. Both Japanese one and British one. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Select adventure. New game.
There's a
Is that-
secret third one?
What?
Oh, shit. Sorry, cutscene. They're
Ooh.
animated.
Oh, this is so new to me.
I'm so excited.
Oh, let me turn off my
brought great waves of Western
Mouse.
influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
I love him. Sorry.
Is this gonna be another Edgeworth situation?
Not quite as much.
Okay.
I like Ryunosuke the most. He's my favorite.
Was just the
The
beginning
cunty one?
of an extraordinary story.
Look at how cute he is. He's so silly. He's experiencing the horrors, and I'm like, aw, he's such a silly little guy. You'll see by the end of game 2, and you don't like. Is he as bad as the Canadian judge from Trials and Tribulations? Or is he a little better than that one at least? I hate the sound they picked for this. Oh my god, there is a dialogue skip button though.
Oh, that is
which
terrific.
is so great. You don't say why. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well, now I'm scared.
I still can't believe it.
It's
I still can't
scary.
believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate?
I just started game 2. I'm working on it. I'm not even through the first case in game 2 yet.
Bailiff?
What?
Okay.
I'll
Okay. Oh, nothing.
save your glares, murderer.
Sorry. Is this me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, autoplay. Turn off autoplay.
Yeah, don't put it.
I need to read. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. 3 days ago, the trial would have been over in the
Yeah, I
future.
know. Look, watch this. Ready?
Oh,
Isn't that
Oh
great?
my gosh,
Isn't
we
that
can
great?
see.
Yeah.
I don't care that he's a second-year student, though. I read the rest of that. And now here I am, awaiting my trial. I don't know who this is.
How are you on autoplay again?
I don't know.
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today.
With it, it's because I keep hitting F.
Oh.
Because that's what I hit in the other one.
Oh.
That's why it keeps going to autoplay. My bad. Katana boyfriend?
I love him so much.
Okay, I don't know who it is, but...
Well, he's also a defense attorney, but you're already playing Yunosuke, so I'll be him.
Okay, that's fine. Like, permanently, or...
Hmm?
Are you just gonna permanently be this guy, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise you.
Do they talk a lot together?
They do, yes.
Oh,
So,
okay, that's fine.
yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. He's so cunty. Just technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave.
I don't like that he just
Did a
turns
lot,
and
can't do.
stare.
Right, Ryunosuke?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
What are you apologizing to me for?
Dude, this reading is so weird to me.
I know.
Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, I never meant to drag you into this, I'm sorry.
Ha 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 ha. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days.
I like that her arm just slightly goes above the edge of the
Yeah.
text.
Yuma University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you?
Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high.
So wait, this guy's defending us and he hasn't finished school? How does that work?
Dog, don't ask me. I don't fucking know.
You mean...
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke is truly the embodiment of, you could pour hot soup on my lap and I'd apologize to you.
It's true.
Me, I do.
I love you, Ryunosuke.
Kazuo Sogi, my best friend, and also a second year at Yuma University. I'm gonna fuck up all these names.
I probably will too, don't worry.
But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's... Okay. I didn't turn on autoplay!
If you might have dialogue skipped. If you click, it'll do that.
Okay. He's still an undergraduate.
It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much, yet.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Only a few years of having lawyers. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations. Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day.
I read that as fever.
I've been fever dreaming of this day. God help me, please. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world? I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend, and there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. God, I don't like their fancy speak.
It just gets worse. Just wait till they have the most horrifying British accents typed out.
Aw, man.
It's so bad.
Tuesday.
No, for real. There was one time I was literally trying to read what they were trying to say. I had not a clue what they were trying to say, and it made the cross examination so hard because I'm like, what are you telling me? I don't know what's happening because I can't understand what you're saying because of your terrible British accent. You don't have to type it out like that. I know they're British. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes.
I can't wait for y'all to reach the Scottish guy in game 2. They also type out that accent. Oh, man.
I can't wait.
I kind of want to be the Scottish guy. That sounds fun.
Go ahead. I
can't do a Scottish accent.
It's okay. It's typed out, so you don't even have to try.
Okay. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
How long ago was this?
The late 1800s, I think.
So not Queen Elizabeth.
I wouldn't know.
Then who's Her Majesty? Because I thought there was a king before Queen Elizabeth.
Maybe.
Then again, how old was Queen Elizabeth? She was
300 years old.
She was quite old.
1 second.
I did the math. It takes place around 1899 to 1900.
Okay.
Maybe? No, because she would be a child back then. Maybe. No, there's no way Queen Elizabeth was still the queen. That would make her really fucking old. Not...
You did the math?
Hold on,
With
I'm looking
what?
it up. Who ruled? Is this just Britain? I don't know. Who ruled in 1899? Queen Victoria. Oh, okay, so it would be Her Majesty. I forgot who Queen Victoria was, to be honest. You know there's a real person in the game. I used his age in the game.
Yeah, I was just
There.
telling you about that guy, but I didn't finish talking about it. It's okay, you'll meet him. He's great. Also, that's insane. Like, that you used specifically just that. That's amazing.
Let me turn off my notifications. That's just my notification that I'm live. It's a little bit late.
Oh dear, look at the time.
About 30
I
minutes.
better be going.
Here, we'll turn on my stream on my phone. Turn off the volume first. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's me. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this.
High-class Western?
See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
Okay.
Right, like, okay. Okay.
Have I ever told you
Fruitcakes.
about how in, like, Asian countries they have Western, like, American cafes and they got, like, the American flag and trucks on the wall?
Yeah.
And it's really funny. And I think I might have showed you a picture
Yeah,
of it, too.
I know we had a conversation about it. I think it's really
I think
funny.
about it a lot. Whenever someone's like, a Western cafe, I'm like, oh yeah. You mean the trucks and flags and guns.
That's what America's all about, baby.
It was straight after that. That's when it happened.
Oh, I don't know who this is.
Okay. So you may have a word.
Oh yeah, you can be him and I'll be her.
Okay.
Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
You see the guy who dies?
No.
No? Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi. Or Asagi? I don't know. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
I hate the way they spell defense. Like, I know why,
They
but
spelled
like...
it weird?
Yeah, it was spelled with a C instead of an S.
Oh, I didn't even notice. It looked normal to me. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at a university before. He did say professor.
Right.
Like, out loud.
Right. Use your fucking brain! I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Why is he looking at... Dude, he's gonna kiss you on the lips.
Yes. Thanks, Kazuma. Ugh, this is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke...
Naruhodo.
Yes, that's right. My name is something. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at University. Ah, professor. I've heard that name from Kazuma before.
Not even gonna try.
This is what I'm gonna do for most of these, to be honest. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Sogi told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand.
Why was that highlighted like that? Who you guys are best friends, huh?
He knows.
I know.
As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, I can't read today. My brain cannot process these. Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial,
he will be executed. No.
I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. That's insane.
That's stupid.
What? Why does it look like he's got like a little animal on his... as I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Because it is the government.
Right, I was gonna say.
Why wouldn't the government do it? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas studies. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true, nevertheless. I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain... Something about today's job.
Peculiarities.
Yeah, that. Sorry? What do you mean? You'll soon understand, once proceedings get underway.
Stop being vague and just say it!
But, then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so... As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. Why?
He's getting married.
I do? But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you?
No, obviously not. What the hell's
Of
wrong with
course
you? Defendant. The court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at
I
once.
keep looking down here for tech. That's where it's normally at. I don't even have to look over here because I normally don't have to look anything over there. And I forget. Oh, man. My brain's gonna suffer today. But that's alright.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that
It
word
would
either.
be... it would seem our... I don't know, serendipitous discussions are to be cut short. So, allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. Damn, bitch. What an evil, evil bailiff.
The week just goes right.
I know.
It's like in true crime documentaries. They were normal until they weren't.
Yeah.
This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. This is so dramatic.
I know. I love it.
And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. I didn't know who was speaking. My one and only chance of proving my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny. You still can't skip that though, can you?
I always can, so I don't know why. Oh, go to options. G. And then gameplay. Text skip is off. There we go. Press the arrow.
Oh.
There we go.
Alright. Wait time? Oh. Subtitles for what?
Probably the cutscenes.
Okay. Okay.
You don't have to save it, just go back. Z.
Oh. Oh, that's me. So this is a courtroom. What does he look like?
I told you, he's tweaking throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, that's me when I don't take my meds.
The Supreme Court of... Oh, how do you say that word?
I don't know. No court in the land has more power.
Truth.
I don't like much... Hold on. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that have... The powers that be have demanded that this is what? Have be a secret trial.
God.
Brother, what the fuck are you saying?
A secret trial?
Ooh, don't tell me it's a secret. A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
It'll become clear in time, but for now... Oh, he's so cunty with it. You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
Never heard a gavel before.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Is that just the pain guy?
Yes. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Why'd they just reuse him?
He's like literally always the fucking... The guy in the first
That's
one.
kind of crazy. Why would they do that? Why
As
would
is
they
the
not
defense.
change him at all?
I think they're related. It's I mean by I think I'm sure.
Yeah,
But like, what if I'm not right?
in
then
several
Huh?
several generations, he wouldn't look identical.
Well, you know what? A lot of things don't make sense in Ace Attorney, and guess what? We're
You know
still
what?
here.
Eggman wouldn't look identical to his grandfather either. But you know what? Sonic 3 decided to use the same actor. Anyway.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial.
Same data team. As a gag that, that's the same prosecutor, trilogy, and just a vampire. He's a vampire? That's kind of funny. So that's one explanation.
I like that explanation. Because he does have the exact same face. It's really funny. As is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for a final confirmation now.
With all those years, if he is a vampire...
Maybe there's a lot of inbreeding in his family.
Okay, but if he is a vampire, that is a century. A century of doing this, and he's not any better. He sucks at his job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question for the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do?
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense. Yes!
Do they now have objection?
They do.
Oh.
But he's not a lawyer.
Oh.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryosuke how do I say that again?
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo will be defending myself. That's insane.
He'll be what?
Dude is crazy.
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor, I don't know, told me everything just now before the trial.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
How sad. Means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off.
That's so terrible.
Isn't it just so...
Oh. Hold on.
I have that screenshot on my phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, that's absolutely terrible, man. Okay.
I love that this is a canon line. I know, it's so funny. God, I love it so much. I think I won't be able to get you off. Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, it's not that, really. It's just
I totally believe you could do that.
Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I can't bear to be the reason that you...
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Just Professor Mikitova shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Ooh, I haven't heard his objection in forever. This sounds great. I love his little cunty voice. Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all.
I hate that spread of him.
In fact, my mind's a complete blank.
Why is he... He's so cute. I want to kiss him on his little face. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
So is he still gonna stay there the whole time?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's got to be with his boyfriend. I love how cunty he is. He makes me so... Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a heinous crime indeed. Yikes.
That one was rough.
Yeah, it was. Jesus. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of... How do you say that word? Of Japan. God, this game makes me feel so stupid.
God, how are we gonna get through dating sims next month?
Hopefully they won't be using every word in the fucking dictionary, dude.
They're
pulling out a fucking yeah! I was about to say, and then I realized y'all can't hear me. You'll just have to send me a voice message on Discord.
Yeah.
Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo?
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
My competence? What does that mean?
Dog, be so for real. He's questioning your ability to do the job, and clearly you're not ready to do the fucking job.
Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am.
So let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Oh, yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait. Ugh, I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again?
Ryunosuke, you dumb idiot.
He's
Let me
just
guess.
Tamiya.
Your mind's gone blank? Yeah.
This is the exact same thing.
Yeah. All the tutorial cases are
They're all
much like this.
Oh.
It's very like, here, I'll show you what to do.
Do they also forget the victim's name?
Yes, like every single time.
That's insane.
Just in case you're a new player and for some reason you start on like Trials and Tribulations for some godforsaken reason. Or Apollo Justice. Who fucking does that? I'm sorry. Who?
Didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Didn't you start at a later game though?
No, I didn't. I
thought you
started
did.
on
Who started
Attorney.
at a later game?
the one who doesn't like Cody started on Apollo Justice.
Okay. Bugged.
Yes. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Anyway.
You know me so well.
He did not just say All the relevant
Erm.
information for the case can be found in the court record.
But I can't even find that.
Just throw him in jail at this point. God damn.
Love how I knew who you meant the moment you yelled about who starts on Apollo Justice.
I'm glad. Because no, for real, who does that? That is such a terrible game to start off on. I mean, actually, I guess
Okay.
it's not that terrible
Genuinely,
considering...
If
Huh?
if you weren't making me play it and I wanted to try, I probably would have started out with some random one. Because I wouldn't have known.
I think that starting on Apollo Justice is probably a better than, like, because if you started on, like, Justice for All, or if you started on, like, Trials and Tribulations, which are the second and third games, it's like it throws you in the middle of, like, a bunch of pre-existing characters, but Apollo Justice kind of has, like, a whole new cast, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's a little better to start on. But, like, the first game's right there, dog! It's right there! You could just be like, huh, wow, this great... awesome game that has 10 games, this franchise that has 10 games. Well, I think I'll start on the 4th one. Okay.
Okay.
It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of E.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Can you mess with the controls and make it different buttons?
Probably. Why?
If it's easier for you? Yeah, you can.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just not gonna remember which button it is. I'm gonna have to go through the buttons to find it.
If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there.
I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Okay, guess that means I actually have to do it. This is a list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. Okay, so John H. Wilson. Z. Can we just have normal buttons?
So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Stop looking at me with those gay eyes. He wants a smooch. Yes!
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Yes, Wilson. Totally no resemblance to any famous fictional British characters.
No,
is
none
it?
at all. Don't even worry about it.
Who? What?
It's okay. You'll figure it out.
Will
You'll
I?
find it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor. God. Was a visiting professor from England invited to University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
I haven't.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilled on our soil. Just want to drink my Frappuccino. These bitches talk too much.
This is a real thing in history.
I had no idea.
Listen, I can't do history. I can't do geography. I can't do any of that. Okay.
What can you do?
Not much apparently.
I love history, but they didn't really teach us much world history in school.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
I know
It's because it's America, and
I was gonna say I know U.S. history, but
they really censor a lot of stuff. We're not allowed to know much.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I only found out because I've been saying about this game and learned stuff. But yeah, American lionizes itself and cuts out like everything else.
Sure.
So
kind of funny that you're so obsessed with the game that you just started teaching yourself history. But okay.
I think I would too, but
You
I
two are
don't think
both
I'm that freaky about that.
undergraduates at the Imperial University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
Hook, but I didn't do it. Japanese history specifically and culture.
I
like learning about different cultures.
I do too.
It's very fun. I don't even like learning history normally.
You're so wrong for that. I love history. I just don't know much about
I feel like if I
specific
could
things.
remember anything, then I would. But I can't.
It is a lot of remembering. I like learning it, but then the information
I
just
can't even
leaves my
remember
brain.
who the murderer is when it shows me an Ace Attorney, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I forgot.
The first two that it shows you just their faces directly, and you're like, wait, what? We've seen them before? Wait, they showed us their faces?
I had no idea who it was. I was guessing the wrong people. Gosh.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. No shit. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
Stop showing me his face. It looks like they're on a little date, which they definitely are, but like, it looks like a dating sim like this.
Kind of.
Oh dear, look at the
That'll
time.
be
I
us
better
in a month.
we better go. I better be going. Oh, we already read this. I don't even...
Ooh, there's another one as well that we could try.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly a dating sim, but it's super short. It's basically The Bachelorette, but with rats.
I do love rats.
Yeah. And I think that would be really fun. But
That
it's
would
super
be.
short, and would not last us very long. But if you want, we could just play that on our own time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Through Google. Anyway. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer.
Every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant. Yes.
See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Oh wait, that was you.
That was me.
My bad.
Gay little fruitcake.
The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello.
Brother, you should have just stayed in your seat.
Mm-hmm. So I went over to the professor's table
He's so cute. I love him so
and
much.
introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
I'm gonna bash my head into a brick wall. I love him so much. Sometimes I think about how much I love him, and I have to stop thinking about him. He's so silly. I love him so much. Ryunosuke, my love.
You know what? I'll take this over you growling at Edgeworth.
Yeah, see, I love Ryunosuke, and he's so cute. He's the silliest guy ever. Way. I need Edgeworth. It's a feral animal desire. I just like.
Yeah.
I love you, Edgeworth. Anyway.
Okay.
Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this professor of medicine, John H. Wilson, lose his life? Probably in a stupid way. State before the court the cause of death.
The cause of death. Well, obviously that was, I don't know. No idea. Okay. Oh. Post-mortem? Just call it an autopsy, man. The death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot.
You can examine it too.
Ooh.
A space.
Oh. Over 2. There's no point in examining that, but okay.
Well, you can examine
Items, I get it.
um
I can't examine that.
you can say Edgeworth gives you an animalistic desire to take down your prey. I hate that line. It's so funny. It's so funny. But like, how are you saying that being a lawyer? Be for real.
What?
You'll get it eventually.
I want to know.
It's just a horrible, horrible line. It's
Okay.
really, really, really funny. Because it's extremely... There's a lot of really, really serious lines. And then it's really funny because, like, dog, you're in court. It's not that deep, I promise you.
Yeah.
You're just a lawyer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
This game specifically is very, like...
Mm.
I love it.
Okay.
Remember, in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
By evidence? But how?
Oh my god, he's so stupid. Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now!
Is he not also in school for this? No? Oh.
Mm-mm.
Wait, how do I present it? Oh. Well,
Yes! Sorry, it's so funny to me.
According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic density gunshot trauma.
Brother.
The way he's sounding it out is so...
Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it.
Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report.
In the West, a doctor dissects the corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy.
Is someone gonna come and update this report too?
But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later.
Buddy. This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime.
Can we see that? Oh, thanks.
You can clearly discern the scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion.
Oh yeah, they got old guns.
In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
The photographic print of the victim has been entered into the court record. I didn't have to read that. So this is a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible.
Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. How? Let us start the trial.
He told you two things. What was that?
Certainly, Your Excellency.
I'm gonna start doing that because that's funny.
So without further ado, in order to better, apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Ugh, this is it then.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr.
Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. That doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Ah, of course.
When he was speaking with me before, he simply said,
This is
"Oh,
me."
shoot, my bad."
When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuha must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Yeah, but I was just like...
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated.
Well, my first piece of advice is, rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rated that crazy headband and control the cold stirs.
Bug likes to, whenever I play this game on the TV, she likes to attack his little things.
That's cute.
I know, it is really cute.
I thought you meant bugged. Like,
No. My cat Bug.
I realized that after a moment.
Please state your name and occupation for the court. Wait, witness, state your name and occupation. I will be him. I love him too much, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I'm the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Well, it really, really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors
Fun
some
fact,
years ago.
the coughing blood is because his parents work a soda shop and he's allergic, but he doesn't know.
Is that seriously what the reason is? That is so fucking funny. I was kind of like, as I played the whole first game and I was like, I like didn't unless it was mentioned in the first game at any point, I didn't know, and I was very, very confused. Okay, he said it somewhere. I was just like, I wonder if that's ever gonna be brought up, why he's always coughing up blood, but it doesn't.
Did you read this one, or did I kind of just skip it?
I read it.
Okay.
It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. It's never brought up. Good. I was kind of like feeling like I was like insane.
I only learned after I finished both games.
This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants in 3 days ago. Yep. Zing. Understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
Yeah.
I win. At once, sir.
Sorry. Completely unrelated.
Yes.
I just got an idea. I might be able to find a way to turn up the TTS. Sorry, I was thinking. I think I figured it out.
Just now?
Yeah. Yes. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just zoned out thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god, maybe this will work.
That is so funny.
I do that a lot. I'll be at work just rolling my little pretzels, and then I'll be like, oh my god,
Eureka!
stream idea. And then I'll just work on it later.
Have you ever heard Edgeworth's Eureka sound
I
line?
have.
You have?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I always think about that one picture. Urethra! There's a picture.
Okay.
It's edited to look like Edgeworth. It's so funny. I'll have to find it. It's in my phone
Alright.
somewhere. And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but not aspiring.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners. We have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in that place.
I just realized every single person in this courtroom right now I am voicing except for Ryunosuke. So
Yeah.
the next person can be you.
I was gonna voice this guy. You're like, no.
No, I need to. I'm sorry. If you get Ryunosuke, I can at least have him. It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery. Don't worry, there are more. A gunshot ran out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. That had happened.
Sorry.
I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair.
Sorry, I'm adjusting this.
And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Hold on. Let me just clarify something here. Well, I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor. I didn't shoot him. That's not how this works.
What's with him and Edgeworth just seeing a fucking gun laying there and they're like, let me get my fingerprints all over this bitch.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, God. I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to witness to the witness's report of what he saw. You amateur. What a bitch. Next time you interrupted at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, Defendant Naruhodo. Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. Just shut the fuck up for now. God. For now, we must quietly listen to the witness.
Hug.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today. Yes, without question.
Dude, wipe your mouth.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
Thank you.
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased gentleman, Englishman, can't read at all, and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say? There was no one else around that table?
What a lying bitch. What's the matter, Ryunosuke?
That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. I couldn't read that.
Really?
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Interject? I don't know, man. Yes! Are we gonna get little exclamation points?
Yes.
Okay. Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
I hate his objection. Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all?
No, why would you think that? But I'm sure of what I saw.
Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. Lying bitch.
I don't believe it.
I'm not doing that. He already coughed for me. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look if you'd like to. Let me see.
I remember shit from that.
A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume? That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Yeah, and apparently no one else was in there. Right? Well, you're clearly very... you're a waiter. You're a waiter. Thank you, sir. I am indeed a waiter, yes. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well... Wait, did he say that? Am I reading right?
Yeah.
Is there a problem? And... Oh. Of course. Here you are.
Sorry, did she not read all that?
No, but it's fine. Oh, okay. See, it's so useful. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now.
Something certainly seems to have shaken him.
Just leave him cough. He'll just keep doing it.
That's terrible. He's dying over here. He's still going. The lesson sounded like he was about to throw up.
So the court has now heard... I'm done with this stupid
Something
game.
of the case.
Yeah. Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo,
Yes, Your Excellency.
if you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some small in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. Whew.
What do you think I should do?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Would it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for more lenient sentence?
You dumb fuck.
Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor said it, and so has the judge to the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
God, Ryunosuke, you are such a pussy. I'm breaking up with you.
That's actually what he said.
Yeah, as his friend, if you're innocent, I trust you.
I didn't
That was a
understand
good
a
one.
word you said besides I trust
I
you.
win. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face, you dumb bitch? Is that it?
What?
If the accused is in fact innocent, then the defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. They're so cute. I love them so much. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. I love the screen cap. I love them so much. They're so everything to me. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is.
Quick question. Are we breaking today?
I mean, it's only 2 hours, so...
No?
No. Unless, like, we need a break.
No.
Okay.
I just know because we have the cheese.
Yeah. We'll probably have to save it for Sunday.
That's fine. I'm not even hungry.
Me either. That's...
Okay.
Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchie, please continue with
I
proceedings.
just realized
Yeah.
what his name is. It took me a while.
Tiscable, you were warned. The young can be so reckless.
I was wondering why his name and then Pain, and then it took me way too long.
Naruhodo in Japanese, I'm pretty sure it just means like, oh, I see, like
Oh.
yeah,
Like Phoenix, right?
yeah.
Got it.
So, that's Phoenix's last name in the Japanese one is also Naruhodo because they're...
Okay. I did know that, though, that his last name in Japanese. Okay.
You know, many call me a saint, I don't believe you, but I can be a devil when I want to be, I know.
Ugh. That was cringe as fuck.
In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced. Forever! Are you gonna kill him? The prosecution calls its next witness. Sis. Very well. Officer, bring forth the witnesses at once. And you can be both of them.
Okay. Oh. I'm already not a fan.
They're fine. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
I don't like how this one looks. Yes, sir. The great... the Imperial Army Sergeant... too much words. Something reporting for duty. Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of efflorescence of our nation, Nippon, and conduct my trade from Razute, a humble premises in the 2nd District, at your service. God, I can't
An
do
antique
that.
dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question. They must be the diners.
Their names are puns for yes, sir, no, sir, and curio collector, if that helps. Wasn't at all, but thanks. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon.
I literally never got that. I didn't think about the fact that their names would have puns in, like, in this one, too. Like, I knew that the main characters
It's the
did,
Ace
but...
Attorney franchise.
Yeah, I know, but, like... While I was reading him say his name, I was like, that's definitely a pun of some sort. Like, I'm reading it right now, but I can't... That's
and not
great.
infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios which I make my business. God, this is gonna suck. Learn listening to another live stream where they realize, oh.
Okay, I'm glad I... I just, like, I was just like, oh yeah, Japanese names, sure. Didn't really think too much about it.
understand a word that old man is saying. Glad
Yeah,
it's
me
not
too.
just me.
He's an antique dealer, and so it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. Finn would crumble immediately.
Yeah.
He obviously targets La Carnival because of its high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Yeah. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer.
Now you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking a foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearm, sir. This man's as impossible to understand as the other. Not really. This guy makes more sense. But I'm almost sure I heard strange noise during that last thing he said.
So this decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. Oh, this is the decisive evidence. Okay. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Why would you do that? That's not cool.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. So now the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the occurred.
Incident occurred.
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir. Why is there a baby? Why is there a baby?
Maybe he's a baby.
Okay. Sir, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir. Unsavory memories of a most something afternoon. The way he's just freaking out over there. I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. From the back.
What was from the back?
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously something.
I hate these freaks. Talk normally! Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy.
Why does bro have a knife? Put that away!
We are in a court, man. What times we live in when an English gentleman may be sailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone.
Brother. Is that really true, Ryunosuke?
Yes. All he did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor.
Once again, why? Can't stand these stupid bitches.
After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant, when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting.
Oh my god, it's just like the Edgeworth picture.
Oh, it is.
It makes me so happy.
I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it.
He's so cute, I'm gonna fucking
So
kill
I
him!
went down. It's just as I was picking it up.
I love him so much.
Do I have to read? Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to read?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking really hard
Okay.
about Ryunosuke. I love him a lot.
Okay.
Well, if that's the truth, you're gonna hate me when we get to Apollo Justice. Oh my dear
Oh,
lord.
I know.
Well, if that's
Dude,
the
we gotta
truth,
get
then
your Apollo suit done.
I know. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know if I said it here before, but to those
We
watching,
talked about it.
well, I'm gonna say it again because I'm excited.
Okay.
$2. I found a suit to use for my Apollo cosplay for $2. And so we just have to cut the arms off and fix it up a
We
little
gotta
bit.
tailor it a
Yeah.
little bit. But that's not that bad.
And I'm so excited because it was $2. And I've been trying to find one for years.
We need the tie.
$2, yes. Yes, because it was Black Friday and we went to a thrift store and somehow found it, even though I've been looking forever, and we found it. They're not even the same, it wasn't even the same suit. It just so happened that they were the pretty much exact same color of red, which is really fucking impressive, because it, oh my god, Because I was worried. I was like, if I don't buy, like, a suit that's together, then the colors of the reds are not going to match. But for some reason, I was able to find it, and it was great, and I'm happy, and I'm fantastic, and everything's great. Anyway, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere.
I'm so excited for your Apollo Justice.
Oh, me too. He's just like me for real. And he's like nothing
Then
like
we
me.
could do Ace Attorney
I know.
for Comic-Con.
Yes.
Because you would already be done, except then we'd have to do the Apollo Justice.
You don't have to. Because
But then it wouldn't make sense if we
Yes,
all
it
do
would.
different time periods.
a fun fact, in Dual Destinies, which is the game after Apollo Justice, the characters are all in it.
Oh,
so
okay, never
it's
mind.
okay.
Okay.
So we could absolutely do that.
Okay. I don't know who I would be. Maybe Gumshoe.
That would be so great.
I
I
could be
actually don't
Gumshoe.
think that Gumshoe's in Dual
Okay, well,
Destinies.
never mind.
Alex, back me up here. Is Gumshoe in Dual Destinies? I haven't played that far into it. I thought that he just kind of disappeared after the trilogy.
He disappears. We don't see him again.
I think, yeah. You see, he's gone. But he is in the Miles Edgeworth investigation games, like a lot. So it's okay.
That's terrible. What am I gonna do without him?
Yeah, I know it sucks. Emma kind of just takes his place
That's
in Apollo
terrible.
Justice.
He's not in Dual Destinies, and for what I can determine, he's not in. I don't know what that one
Spirit of Justice.
is.
That's devastating. Why would they get rid of him? Is he not a popular character? Because I'm pretty sure he's definitely is.
Popular to me.
I see people talking about him all the time, but I guess when it was made, maybe that was different or something. Emma isn't in Dual Destinies. Yeah, that's the other detective guy that's in it, right? What's his name? I can't remember.
cowboy?
He wears what? No. I mean, Emma
don't
takes
know what other
Gumshoe's place
detectives.
in Apollo Justice, and then in Dual Destinies, it's some guy and he wears a white suit. I think I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. I don't
Dang.
know much about him because I'm literally in the case where he starts. But he does seem quite silly.
This is
I like him a lot so far. Didn't even know his name. I can't like him that much. I know. I'm sorry to have to break this to you. Just broke your heart.
Yeah,
I know. I'm so sorry.
that's okay.
But hey, the Miles Edgeworth investigation games, he's in there. Gumshoe is. So
One time in the game, his character waved, and I waved back in person in front of like 5 people. That was funny.
he just has that energy about him. You have to.
Okay.
I barely know this character that they're talking about, genuinely. I'm not even... I really need to keep playing Dual Destinies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so different than the trilogy, and even Apollo Justice. I know a lot of people didn't like Apollo Justice because it was like... It didn't feel the same. But I thought Apollo Justice was great. Maybe that's because I'm extremely biased, because I love Apollo so much! But... I like Apollo Justice. I thought it was very silly. Dual Destinies does seem quite different, though, and I know it's because it was written by, like, different people, but, you know. Okay, good to know. I mean, I was having fun for the second case that I'm doing right now. I just haven't played it in a while because I'm playing with my roommates, and it's like, we all have to be, like, together to play it, and it's like, it's been a long time since we were able to do anything like that. I liked... Because I like Athena, and Athena's silly, and I liked getting to know her. I like getting to know the characters. The pacing is strange, and the writing is a little different, and I did not like the courtroom, how it was set up, in Dual Destinies. I wasn't a fan of that. And I hardly know Simon at all, so I can't speak on the matter. I like his character design, though. I like that he's edgy. Doom lesbians. I love Doom. I love lesbians. Woo! Anyway, where were we? Sorry, I had to go on a rant about all the Ace Attorney games ever.
That's okay.
And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there is a clue as to who that criminal was.
There is?
Brinosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses.
Cross-examine?
Phoenix, hit the slay button.
Wait, we have a thing for that.
Oh my god!
I don't know if it's up on this one. Hold on.
Oh, shoot.
It is. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. It's not. Oh, my bad.
No.
Hold on. I can get it up there. There. Now we have a thing for it.
Phoenix, hit the sleigh button.
Yes. God, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
Oh
I'm
my
so glad I
God.
made that.
Phoenix, hit the sleigh button. Can anyone do that, or is it just you?
Anyone.
Beautiful.
You hit exclamation mark, slay, and then it pops up.
Oh God, that's
I
gonna be
love
so
it.
good.
Okay, well, it didn't work. Hold on. Wait.
Oh no.
Is it broken now?
It's just like
Oh,
the...
it's on a cooldown.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
has a cooldown. I can fix that. Give me just a moment. Is it in commands? Yeah, it is in commands.
Phoenix Slay. I found it.
Cooldown 0. Okay, now it's fixed. I forget that all my things have cooldown. It should work now though.
Oh my God.
Dang, what the heck?
We were having the same issue with the text to speech. This is so sad. How did you end up fixing that?
I don't remember. I'm trying.
It's okay. It's okay.
Cooldown is off. Let me reset it.
Oh yeah, wasn't that?
Save. Maybe. Hold on. I'm just gonna reopen StreamerBot. That might work.
Here.
Oops. Didn't mean to
I'll
do that.
join the live on Twitch so I can try it. So I won't have to.
Okay.
So we don't have to-
StreamerBot's being slow. It's loading. It's just being slow. There it goes.
Okay, let me try.
Phoenix, hit the sleigh button.
It worked.
Yay!
Okay, I just needed to reset it. We're good
Yes. Beautiful. Amazing. Best day of my life.
now. It might also work because you're a mod, but
Hmm.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh, well.
Okay. I love it. Anyway.
There is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable student to justice. To follow justice.
Dude, someone said justice the other day. Actually, it wasn't even someone. I think I was watching Sonic. I think I was watching Sonic Boom. Someone said justice. And I went, oh my god, Apollo Justice.
You don't even know him, and you're like, ah!
Yeah. Because you say it all the
Because
time.
I say it all the time. I love him so much. No, it's serious. I can't hear the word justice. I can't hear any of the law words without thinking of Ace Attorney. And genuinely, I also think it's really funny that 3 different Ace Attorney games have the word justice in the title.
Yeah.
Because it's Justice for All is the second game, and then there's Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, and then there's Spirit of Justice. Brother, cool down on the justice.
They need to know what
We
they're
get it.
about.
Yeah, for real, I guess.
They gotta make sure everyone's aware. Anyway, did we read this?
Certainly the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any of doubt. Yes. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this He bothers me. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst?
I mean, the defense demands its right to cross-examination.
Fine.
Why is he raising his hand?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that was the vibe. Oh my gosh.
Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The brother? How pathetic. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Go on.
The headband boy next door told me
Headband
to
boy?
do it. How pathetic.
Oh, that
Huh?
was you.
How did he know?
I can see you guys smooching over there. What are you talking about? Get a fucking room. The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How could he possibly carry out a
You have
cross-examination?
no idea how much experience we have. We've done 4 cases.
The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. It's Phoenix right. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Gulp.
Oh, Kazuma is so commanding.
Okay. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witness. Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke.
But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Don't worry, I do.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witness's statements.
How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means that what that soldier said has to be a lie.
Well, yes, but...
Use your brain, Ryunosuke. It's just a case of proving it. And the key to doing that is evidence.
Right. Evidence.
I wonder how many times they say evidence in Ace Attorney. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you.
He's tried so hard.
I know.
And then he look over for validation.
He's so everything to me.
Why did he hit it so softly?
He doesn't know what he's doing. It's okay, he gets better.
Alright then, it's all or nothing.
I also like that he practically climbs over the fucking... Did you see how far over he was? For real, he was about to fall off the other side.
He's trying so hard.
He's so silly.
He's doing his best.
I want to shake his shoulders around. I love him so much. I love him so much. Sorry, go on. Let's cross-examine these witnesses.
Alright. I don't have to read this. Wait. How do we go? Oh, okay. There's arrows. Got it. And then press it is Q. And present is E. Got it. I said back.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting you go back. That's weird.
Hold on. Arrow buttons?
Maybe.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay. God, I wish I knew what the fuck they were saying.
Oh, don't worry, it just gets worse.
Hold on, what is our evidence right now? Can I look in the court records without presenting?
Well, yeah, just don't present something.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, well, I think I already know where this is.
1 second. Go to the thing over there, yeah.
This?
Ah, god damn it. Never mind.
Okay.
Sometimes when you examine things, it'll pop up little 2D drawn versions of them, and they talk for a second about it.
Oh.
And I wanted to see Ryunosuke's because he looks silly. Anyway. Examine that. Okay, I didn't know if you'd be able to flip it around.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Because you can do that in this game, just like you can in Rise from the Ashes. You can flip things around and examine them like that.
Got it.
Only some things, though.
Very detailed.
Mm-hmm.
So much better than the other one. Where they couldn't even get the glass correct.
The bullet hole through the glass.
Yeah.
You're still thinking about that?
Yes, it annoys me. Because it messed me up. Because I thought the person shot through the window because they couldn't draw it correctly. Anyway. Oh, that was that. Okay. He mentioned it going through the back. From the back, yeah. Should I press first?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think that that's the right evidence to use, but you know, it never hurts.
So this on so this black uniformed university cadet, you're saying that was Arg! I've just about enough of your sauce, cadet.
What?
Who else do you see around here in a black uniform, Well, there's someone standing right next to me who fits the description as well, but... It was you, you little weasel! You unloaded the firearm from behind his back and you call yourself a citizen of the great empire... Oh, it's on autoplay.
I love his face there so much.
Should I add that to our reaction images? Okay. I'm not gonna...
You can get the sprites.
Yeah, I can get... Okay.
What is it, Ryunosuke?
Dang it, I'm not
Why the
gonna-
fuck do you look like that?
That face is such a good reaction of it.
It's so good.
I'm not quite sure. Something that's... No, I know what it is! Go back to it, please!
In that case, check back over the detail.
Shut
Yeah, okay.
up! Shut... Excuse me? No, go back!
Thrust it in the witness's face and make him choke on it.
I saw it for a second, I'm like... Anyway.
God, I love this game.
That's going in our little... In something. I don't know. It's going somewhere. Because it's really funny. I need the screenshot of that, of him saying it. Actually, I can probably, not. Will he repeat that?
What?
Doesn't matter. I don't need the screenshot that bad. Present. R. Yes! It's gonna take me a bit.
God, he looks so stupid. Why is he tweaking?
Bro's never been to court in his life. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers in my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean,
God, he's...
yes. There's a clear inconsistency here.
Just, what nonsense. What can this document possibly tell us that we don't already know? I don't know, probably the details of the murder, dumbass.
Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in... Okay.
In this grand courtroom.
Thank you.
Arg, this is so frustrating.
Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Haha. He's doing the Edward thing. Just spell it out would be an insult to the court.
You should start.
Look at it! He's so cute on his
Cousin what? I'm sorry, I can't read.
What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the post-mortem report presented by the defense that there's clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's... Oh my god, look at his face. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What? Sergeant,
Whatever his
yeah.
name is. Yes, sir. What, sir?
The statement you just made was this. The Black Youth for Varsity's cadet fired on the Englishman civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, I did say that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Get some fucking glasses.
But no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because...
I didn't do it, I promise.
Because...
Dude, the way he looks are... I'm gonna explode! Ah! As is clearly stated in the post-mortem report.
The lock-in for one word.
Ugh. Fatal hemorrhage from the post-pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit when bullet did not pass through the body. Yes! Win! Zing! The photographic print of the evidence of the what? Oh, the photographic print of the victim. Where'd I read evidence? Clearly shows the same thing. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest, right in his titty.
Ah.
Sergeant, according to your witness statement, you're a fucking liar. The culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it?
Oh, that's the baby. What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Have you never seen a baby in your
never
life?
seen a baby. Certainly there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot, that's you.
At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious Le Carnival steak, sir.
What?
His mouth did not open.
I know. Whoa. The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Nosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. Oh, that's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple.
Sometimes I wish we had a cam.
I know, because they would just
for
see me
you.
fucking tweaking out over here.
Yeah, but that would mean I have to keep this room, like, actually clean. And also, Abby would be in the back, and that's no fun. Because she's insane.
There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in the grand courtroom. What the? Kiarg! I like that we get little achievements.
Mm-hmm. There's been a complete turnabout
Holy fucking
mood
shit!
of this trial, just from that one discrepancy.
The turnabout, I just got the song from the one musical that's on YouTube. And it's called Turnabout, the song is, and it played in my head when I read that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to show you that. It's really stupid. I love it a lot.
So this is what being an ace attorney is all about! They said the thing!
Holy shit! An ace attorney? No way!
But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Don't say yes, brother.
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either?
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry,
He was
what were you
busting a
doing?
move.
Hunting for treasure.
He was doing oh man, this would be a lot more funny if I could remember what the word. He was breakdancing.
Breakdancing.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Indeed, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visited that restaurant, it was my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of my interest for my shop. In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I offered my whatever treasure. Believe that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
the koan vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there,
Mayhap.
and then it happened.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Okay, I believe you. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
No.
I see.
That lamentable day, the precious Kavan was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Yes, our government has promised to send full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Why would you promise that? Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our subservient. There we go. Thank God I have you here. Our government feels it must be to the British. I know we're really struggling.
I was just moving on. We weren't trying that anymore.
It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Ouchie? Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front
Fled
gate.
a tiger?
What does that even mean? But he will find a wolf at the back.
Huh?
Dog, what the fuck are you talking about? My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
What?
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
I wish people could be watching you right now.
I know, dude. I'm freaking out. I love him so much. I love both of them. I love this game. Very well, the court invites the witnesses to testify again. I hate that. I hate that so much. They're like, oh, the witnesses were lying, bitches. I guess you could do another one. Just tell the truth this time, pretty please. And then they lie again, and they're like, okay, we're gonna give you one more chance. Don't lie this time. And then they lie again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear?
As clear as Kirkio glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir, at once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative, the newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Ido.
It would seem those straps are assigned the sergeant as being too strapped to afford a nanny.
Ido. Teen Chun, what? Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. That poor kid.
For real.
Kid's gonna have issues. Even if what I saw was in the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Buddy.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man, he was that young lad in the black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was the Englishman, dining all by himself. Therefore, no one other than a black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out.
These testimonies.
An hour. That's insane.
Huh?
An hour since the last time I even looked at the time.
I know. Oh my god, it's almost 11.
I know.
It feels like no time at all after our 4-hour streams.
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, he wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
If you call yourself a lawyer, I don't, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We're not here to listen to your fantasies.
Ugh.
It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime, Consul? Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. Yeah, you don't think she would still be fucking sitting there? Oh, never mind. As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set.
Dude, she could have just, like, sat down to talk with him and
Right.
not ordered anything.
Certainly, based off the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
Erg, this doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new
Photographic evidence.
to the court record. To the record. Just the record. No court. God, I'm winning. I'm doing so good.
I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. Bro's imagining women.
The waiter... Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sure, man. Whatever. I didn't
My
even want to
bad.
read that. The waiter before said the same thing.
My bad.
He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant. I'm gonna fucking kill you, but that's not true. Oh, that's you. God damn it.
But that's not true. I saw her. Here, do whatever.
No, it's fine. Whatever. Moment has passed.
Alone as well. That's all you missed.
Whatever.
I swear I saw that woman with him.
Dot, 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 dot.
There, you read it.
It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. God damn, I can't read. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt. These are very sensitive political times, as we all know, and the ink is still fresh on the treaty with the Great Britain. To think I, Taketsuchi, ouchie, yeah, will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor.
Bro's devastated.
It reminds me of the one with Phoenix. How he does
Oh,
that.
yeah. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule.
Is this me? Probably. Stand tall, Ryunosuke.
Mia's
It's not
ghost.
over yet. Mia's ghost from the future.
Yeah. This is what she does, though. He and Phoenix actually have a lot of similar sprites. I love that detail.
I love it so much. They're so silly. I always forget that Ryunosuke's like way older though, considering he's like, I mean, like obviously, but he's just such a silly little guy that I'm like, aw, he's just like Phoenix for real. But like, no, Phoenix is just like him for real.
What?
If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know.
The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick, understood? Tisk. Rules can be so unbending at times.
Ugh. Alright. I like that they have the things over here, so I don't forget and just skip to the end every time.
I think they have that in the HD version of the trilogy too, I think, but just not in the DS. There's a couple things that are different in the the original versions versus
No,
the
no,
HD
no.
versions.
It's not the same thing at all. That's not pressing, you idiot. Autoplay. Whoops. For a start, I didn't fire that gun. Shut the fuck up. We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet.
Who asked? Anyway,
I don't think so.
consider this defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Okay.
Did you?
Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
How could I?
And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. What are you talking about, dog?
This dude needs to be taken out back.
Yeah, for real.
What? I'm not saying that. The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you? No.
Grr.
Grr, grr, grr. Sorry. He would never, though. He's too silly. He wouldn't be growling like that. Phoenix, though, yes. Phoenix would growl like that. Like
I know.
And Apollo, he would be even crazier with it. I love Apollo so much. Oh my god, I love Apollo. I bet you didn't know that, though.
Apparently Von Karma's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, Von Karma is like a rabid animal, dude. Thank god he's fucking dead.
Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I've told you already, that is only because I picked it up off the floor.
Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could What?
You could explain it. I had just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the restaurant when... Buddy, you are not giving a testimony. Shut up.
Right.
I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And at exactly that moment...
I think if I had the ability to hug one Ace Attorney character, it would be him.
Yeah?
I just feel like he would give good hugs.
I think for me it'd be Gumshoe. I feel like Gumshoe would give
He would give great hugs, but I think he would, like, crush me.
Yeah,
So...
that too. I'd be terrified of that, thanks to my dad. Did I ever tell you, when I was younger, my dad would pick me up and crack my back, but one time he popped my back and I couldn't walk.
I bet he felt awful, dude.
He did. He bought
Oh
me
my
ice
god.
cream. But I haven't let him do it since. I've
Yeah,
been
I don't
terrified of it.
blame you, dude. He fucking broke you.
I couldn't walk. Anyway, a gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which... this testing predicament. Whereas, conversely...
Brother, put that away.
I don't like that he's just waving it around
I know.
all the time. I failed to pick up the command from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. Brother, what the fuck? What are you saying? The fact remains, myself, I did see you with the pistol in hand standing over the foreigner. Over? Dude. Hold on. What do we got going on in here? I don't think that helps anything. Is that chair backwards?
Yeah, because he was sitting in it. And remember the picture that they took?
Dude, why was he sitting backwards when he died? What was he doing? Sitting backwards.
That's a really great question. I don't know if that's something that's brought up or not. I cannot
They just didn't
remember.
want to redraw the chair. They just
Can you
pasted
imagine?
it.
Genuinely, I don't remember much about this case. Or this game. Because I played it over the course of 3 years, so, you know.
Brazos is business. Why is it all leaking through the back? How
Oh, it's
bad
brought
is
up
their
later?
printer?
Okay, thank God.
Huh?
It's
Brought up later. Oh, why the chair's backwards?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So they actually planned that. I feel like this needs to be presented because it's very unclear. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Brother, what are you saying? Did we wanna... I think this case is split into two halves. Did we want to try to finish the one half tonight? Do you have a time that we should end? Because I know technically now we would be ending if we were doing that. Or
I'm
did you
good
wanna...
with whatever. I don't care.
Okay, I don't care.
I already gotta get up early, so I don't mind.
Yeah. It's 3? That's fucking ridiculous! For a tutorial case, well, we can finish the first part of it if you want to.
That's fine.
Okay. Before we do that, though,
This is literally the longest tutorial case in 8th
I remember it taking me a while, but I didn't remember if it was because I was just stupid or if it's because it's long.
Oh.
I need to piss. I gotta piss. I'm gonna pee my pants. So you continue playing.
Okay, you want me to just read everything? then?
Yeah. I'll be like 5 seconds.
Okay.
But I was just asking because if we were gonna stop here, that's no big deal. But if we're gonna play
Okay.
for a little longer, I'll be right back.
Okay, go piss. Alright. Now it's just me. That's less fun. Did we read this? I don't know. As you've been at pains to point out time and time again, I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. Erg. If only there'd been more people dining at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. I don't know what voice to give this guy. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know, of course the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. Wrong. That's my breakfast time. I don't eat that much. Hello! Oh my god, it's Francisca! Hello! You're quite in the wrong time period. We're playing the Great Ace Attorney right now. This is our normal. We're gonna continue our normal Ace Attorney on Sundays, and then we're gonna play this one on Wednesdays. That way, if people can only make it to certain ones, they're not missing much. But hello, welcome, welcome. Oh my god, it is the Francisca von Karma. Yeah, that's what we said last time too. I don't remember if it was you that was here last time or someone else. Don't remember. Anyway. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. By the way, Kale is here. Why does Judge look like the guy from Mulan? You're so right about that. Kale is here, by the way. They went to the bathroom. They'll be back. They'll be so excited to see you. There was? This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. I was in here last time. I haven't been able to watch the past few streams. It wasn't the last stream. It was, I think, the one before that. But yeah.
Objection.
I like that one. Ooh, I should make a chat command where you can put in the objection. It'll randomize the objections. I can do that. I will find a way to do that. Anyway. What is that, Counsel? It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It was seen that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. Hada Clinic. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon past 1 p.m. The very day of the incident. So the victim went for late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to...
Over and over ha 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 ha.
Okay. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case. I wonder, what do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful. Should I ask for Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted? Yeah, because I want to see it. Yes! If I may, I'd like to ask for the medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds? Okay, we're back. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern. I don't know, when it cut out for you guys, but here's the most recent, text. Not much. Okay.
Objection!
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. I don't know why I'm giving him that voice. He doesn't deserve that. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request. I can't do this many voices and remember them all. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Asserting their rights, and it's disturbing. That's so funny. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. I need to see it. What we need right now is new clues. Okay, let me see.
What did I miss, Faz Gang?
We got this. Medical report card.
Okay. Oh my god, Franziska von Karma?
Yeah, Franziska's here.
Holy shit.
I said you'd be excited.
This is so amazing. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Also, you missed the stream cutting out.
Oh, okay.
So
It
not
was just
much.
because I left, you know.
Yeah.
My presence was that powerful. Sorry, your sister was in the shower, so I had to wait for her to get out.
Oh.
So, you know, I didn't actually I had to piss on your steps, so that's okay. I pissed on your stairs. So,
Okay.
just so you know, that happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all over the stairs. I'm just so sorry.
Okay.
We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Dude, I gave him the worst voice.
What?
I gave him the worst voice.
What voice? What did you do?
You'll
to my
do-
baby
you'll-
boy?
You'll just have to watch it in the VOD
Oh,
later.
God.
Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you'd like, but it's the day after the What? But it's the day after the festival already for you? Dog, what the fuck does that mean?
Nobody knows.
Or perhaps you've forgotten. Damn. That these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Brother, are you kidding me? Feel free to reiterate for the accused. Who?
I don't know.
Oh, the old guy, right? Yeah. Okay.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman dying all by himself. Okay.
Yes.
So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone? That I did. Forgive me for the position I placed in you.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? Let's not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well. As can clearly be seen, there's only a single beefsteak on this victim's table. A meal for one. Okay, maybe she ate it already. No.
No.
Oh, that's you. The antique dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before.
That's basically the voice I gave him.
It's not impossible that they were all lying. He's so cunty with it. But if so, then why?
If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, we know you have no idea. You don't have to say that.
Therefore,
Oh.
yeah, whatever. Why aren't you telling the truth? What did you say, cadet? I clearly remember.
Brother. He's so cute. Sorry.
There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor.
We need a count
know
on how many
this.
times I start saying, oh my god, look at him, he's so cute.
A lot.
Probably already 30 times in this one stream alone, God. But he is, okay? I can't help but speak my truth.
Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible.
You stupid lying cunts. Unfortunately for you, defendant Naruhodo, it's not just a
us.
It's not.
It's not just a case of these two witnesses alone.
Thank you.
Sorry?
The waiter whose testimony the court heard earlier clearly stated the same thing. He also said that the victim was alone. And he's a lying bitch.
That's right.
Precisely, in other words, you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady.
But I...
If such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecution demands to see proof. If no such proof exists, the prosecution demands no further mention of this phantom woman be made. It is a blatant waste of the court's time.
There's nothing I can say to that.
Brother, what are you talking about? Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now.
We have?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light.
Do you have a water over there?
What? Oh yeah, I didn't drink mine.
I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before.
Oh, you mean this?
Have you seen my my asthma bracelet?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why that reminded me of that.
Okay.
I think it's just a medical report, so I thought he was gonna say bracelet. Let me see your asthma bracelet, your medical asthma bracelet.
Okay.
So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail.
How exactly?
Ah! What's it doing?
It's showing us...
You'll notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. Those are the ones you may examine.
I thought we already knew that.
Right, press face. You can take a... Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can turn things now. Okay. I'm ignoring you.
Phoenix, hit the sleigh button.
Okay. Oh, wait, not that one. I have everything else but that one.
Only
So-
some things.
Wait, no, that's a magnifying glass. Oh, wait, okay. Rotate one? So, like this? No.
No. Just the medical thing right now.
Dang it. I don't know what's on the back.
I do too. Never mind, I guess. What the fuck?
Okay,
Maybe
we
he
gotta
has
go
to
through his
explain
whole
it first.
tutorial.
Yeah, that sucks. Maybe you can rotate the other things then.
Phoenix,
Actually.
hit the sleigh button.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad I made it.
It's so funny. I completely forgot that was a thing.
If the crosshairs start to
I was gonna say, I'm not
pull
reading
press
his
space
fucking...
to investigate further.
Yeah.
So, partner, I think you should
Stop
take a
calling each
closer
other
look
that.
at this medical report card. See if there is it's something new. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we got that.
Oh. He's just gonna pull it up for you. Awesome.
Okay. So it's these. Oh, okay, those ones. Ooh, vent. Okay, that's important.
You're supposed to be able to... Does that say Hada Clinic?
I think so. Why?
Because there's a... In the other games, there's a Hottie Clinic. And it's...
That's terrible.
I know. Oh, I know. Ah! See? That's what I was talking about. Look at them. Sorry.
That
Let's-
is the most dating sim image.
I
ever.
know! Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
What
And then
else would
went
that
and
mean?
Ate a steak the same day.
Right.
That's
It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had had a tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas, the most modern practice in the West for pain relief.
Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain.
Ah, there's a cautionary note from a medical practitioner as well. Oh.
Oh, so the steak was not his.
Is the one. Okay.
Sorry.
Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic.
Yeah.
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
Okay, can you tell me what time? Because if it was 3 hours.
Right.
No! Tell me what time! Whatever.
Yes!
The statement contradicts the fact as demonstrated by this evidence.
As far as I can tell, there is nothing untoward about this evidence.
But that...
Pull yourself together. You look as though your eyes are about to pop out of your head.
Wait, how is that wrong?
Not the right time, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Hold on. I think we have to, press. Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Right evidence, wrong one.
Right is wrong, like the song from the Random Encounters
Yeah.
musical on YouTube. Sorry.
Oh, wait. I'm going through this again. I just want to... No! Go back.
No way.
I just want to... Go back, please. Go back. There we go. Present.
Can you imagine if you just entered it and did it again?
Well, I think, about what are you wittering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer? No, he doesn't. I
Right.
wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
Ryunosuke. Everyone...
Dude, why is he so, like,
I
mystical
know.
right now?
Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks.
You see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully. You knew exactly... Okay, I get it. You guys are in love. Stop it. You knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. Okay, I love you. I love you, my boyfriend.
Alright, and thanks for the advice.
God, why are they so homosexual?
Don't know how to say that name. This is a medical report card belonging to the victim. I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy? Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement,
I love him so much.
something clearly doesn't add up.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish...
Shut up! I have evidence!
I don't care!
But...
Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. And it was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon the victim was murdered in the restaurant. I hate this guy! Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. I'm playing the tutorial case currently in the second game of this, and so he's the prosecutor again, because he's just always the fucking prosecutor. Of course, why not?
You wanna grow? But that's,
And it's really annoying, because I hate him and I don't want to see his
we just
face
continue
anymore.
on like nothing happened.
Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. I know that's not in your brain capacity. You don't have to do that. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further. Brother, you have said that like 5 times. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil that could possibly have perpetrated... Okay.
He finally learned how to
I
slam
know,
a table.
for real. There we go,
It
buddy.
took him like 20 tries. This medical report card had nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst half petrified me, boy.
Good.
Of course I believe it. How can it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hada Clinic,
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
Hot clinic. A dental clinic, isn't it? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Do you not go to
Perhaps
a
if I
dentist?
told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. What's this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating. Forbidden.
Forbidden.
That's quite dramatic of a way to say don't eat for 3 hours.
Right. He's been forbidden.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't.
Something... What, boy, what? As you just heard. When he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally, there's more.
Kristen, shut the fuck up.
You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Thank you.
Yes. No problem, I got you. Got your back.
Yeah. Because the victim, as we now know, had just one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. You want to do that one for me?
Arr!
Thank you.
I have no energy up here. Expertly done. Partner. Look at! Did you see him leaning over the...
No, I
Holy
didn't.
shit, dude, he was all the way on top of that fucking
Dude,
thing.
I was
He
laughing. I couldn't see it.
It wasn't my partner. Next time I'll say it less
No, it was funny.
Oh,
It was
okay.
good.
What is this nonsense, you little upstart?
Upstart.
Right. Okay. These are faceless accusations. God, you're such a fucking idiot. Just look at this photographic evidence. Brother.
Of an empty table.
Brother. Right. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table. Oh my god, I love you. Use your head. And that's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic? How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke?
Yes, most definitely. What? Oh, they're just so cute.
So just having undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. He was forbidden, which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was eating the pictured beefsteak? Oh, I can tell you who. The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel?
Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. The two witnesses, okay. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
If it zooms out again, it does the like full show of the courtroom. Look at Ryunosuke,
Okay.
if he's climbed over the table like that, because it's really funny. You will not let this go, will you? There is no such person.
Yes!
Yes!
There was! Because I saw her!
When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have even eating anything. Yeah, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak
Dude,
on his
where is
table.
this wind coming from?
He's just that majestic.
Okay.
Therefore, the only logical
The only logical conclusion...
is that there was somebody else there eating it. Oh. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. They're lying for fun. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage,
Sorry.
we will lodge a formal complaint with the ministry. Oh, you're gonna complain? You're gonna talk to someone's manager?
Hi! Welcome!
Oh, hello! I didn't even see someone else joined. I was like, who the hell are you talking
Hello,
to?
welcome.
We will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial. Relentlessly!
I'm not saying it. I don't know how to say his name.
Cosimo?
Yeah.
Are you insane? You would take on the government? Don't worry, Counsel. I have no issue with you. What do you mean? I have an issue with them! Those non-binary witnesses on the stand!
What? What are you talking about? I played Sudor Regala. I hope I pronounced that. I probably butchered that. It's fun. I've never heard of that one either. Dude, I swear you come in here with a different game every time. And I've never heard of any of them. Do explain though.
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will have you will be charged with perjury. Jesus, I'm so bad at this.
And Sybil is, well, you can look up Sybil. So, Regalia.
You were kind of close.
Okay. Perjury?
And since this is a murder trial, you will have to be murdered, actually. That is the...
Yeah, that's how this works.
You also be deemed complicit in the killing. Oh my god, really? I was making a joke! Okay.
That's exactly how it works. Complicit in the murder? No! It's as dramatic as I'm gonna get.
Who's holding it? Oh.
Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they told us. Shit. Furry 3D Metroidvania platformer. Wild sentence you said there, but
none of those words are in the Bible.
Neither Sybil is caked up.
Imagine explaining that to someone in the
In this age.
Yeah. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
1899.
Ryunosuke would have no idea what you're saying right now. To be fair, he doesn't really have any idea of anything right now. Do you see him?
Fair enough.
Look at him. He's
What?
Live Ryunosuke reaction.
Yeah. I gotta start getting them with the words and stuff too.
Yeah.
Because I think that's fun. That's insane though. I'll look it up later for sure. What did you just say? Oh, no. You were just following orders? No, hold on, lad. I was,
So you never saw the gentlewoman?
grr. Thank you.
When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas?
What? You knew that
Right.
the whole time.
Brother.
That's all you've been saying.
What is the meaning of all this?
Like you don't know.
These witnesses gave false statements? Yes, it happens every single time. All the witnesses should be held at gunpoint in Ace Attorney, so then they have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Is this true, you pair?
You know, in the newer one, I'm sure they have the lie detector things, don't they? It's more modernized if it takes place in 2016. Or whatever it is.
They must be really broken lie detectors because...
Yeah. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like they should have them with how much they lie, though. Like,
Maybe going off the charts.
yeah. Maybe it'd make things just a tad bit easier, though. Just one simple slip of the tongue.
Kind of is a lie detector in Ace Attorney, though, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the second game.
Oh.
Kind of.
You don't ask
In
the
a sense.
accused if they are lying. It doesn't work that way.
Right,
Yeah.
because they're just lying anyway. I don't get. Well, the accused. Well, sometimes they do.
Order, order.
Oh,
Counsel will
shoot.
explain what's going on here.
It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth. Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut? Well, that's classified.
So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you?
You wouldn't. This can't be happening.
Ryunosuke. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. Oh my god, they were sworn to silence by a TikTok influencer. However, can you imagine showing these characters a TikTok?
Dude, they would die on the
TikTok
spot.
My hat! It fell off! I don't believe Ouchi had any idea about it.
What are you saying?
God, use your
I
brain.
mean, to wield that kind of influence, there's only a handful of possibilities. It could have only been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose. All three are very possible.
Right.
Very believable.
Well, any ideas about who might be behind this?
All three at once.
Yeah. If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, we can continue our pursuit.
So we need to name whoever it was that tried to keep the witnesses to keep their that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. Yes.
Oh, sorry. But how? How can we possibly?
Remember how we made progress before?
Oh, my phone died.
Oh.
Rip. Anyway. Before.
We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make
I
sure there's
tried!
nothing we've missed.
I tried, you wouldn't let me! Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Finally! Oh, do we just, that's it? We just get to look at it?
No, you can examine it. I just don't know how you're supposed to be able to
Oh, my
press the
poor
button.
phone's on 1%. Can you plug it in?
Where?
The charger over there? Or is the charger plugged into something else?
Yeah.
Oh. What was it plugged into?
I plugged my charger in it.
Oh. If your phone's charging, you don't have to. Oh. You good?
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, when you do that and it lights up like the lighter blue like that, you can like click it and examine it. I just don't know what button you need to press.
I think it was space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's unexpected.
What is? Oh my god.
I love his blank, vacant stare. Look, do you see it's the... look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga?
Well, yes, business cards tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title.
His job? Oh. Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth?
ACAB. That's what he's about to say. Let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence if they're wielding it somehow here. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Oh well.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, what do you... I don't know. Okay.
There's no time to lose. I want answers! Okay, buddy, Jesus. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe. Please, wait. Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every... yep, I knew nothing. And what does the defense have to say about all this, hmm? Obviously, they're all lying bitches.
Oh, I didn't read what he said. Hold on. Well, Your Excellency. Ugh, no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout the first name that comes to my head.
Brother, don't do that.
That's stupid.
What's your problem?
Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witness is... this guy.
The love of my life.
Wait, that is... yeah, it's the waiter guy. Oh, R. Okay. Yes!
Yes!
Well, surely that would be... whatever his name is. The waiter.
Hosonaga-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier? Poppycock! What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even the head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence. For once, I would agree with you. If that is the man were truly a waiter. What? If he truly were? Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth. Ryunosuke's lost here. He's like, huh? We're doing, huh?
Yes.
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in the question. I agree. It shows a lot. It shows. Oh my god. Shows.
I'm gonna leave now because I have to wake up early. Enjoy the great Ace Attorney though. It's up there for the top Ace Attorney games. Okay. I also have to get up early.
I know.
So
I was
really
gonna say. I
be
can't
up.
believe it's 40 minutes past and we haven't got to the end of this
We
part
might
of the
just
thing.
have to stop.
Genuinely, yeah. But it's every other Wednesday that we'll be playing this.
Yeah, every other Wednesday. But the VOD will be up in a day or two. So you can definitely watch the end of it for what you missed. But have a good night.
Have a
Sleep
good
well.
night. Thank you for joining.
Yes,
it's always
thank
so
you.
fun.
It was so fun. I have fun when you're here. And thank you for hitting the slay button so many times.
Thank you so much. And for your infinite knowledge on
That too.
infinite Ace Attorney knowledge.
Bye. All right. You already read that one.
Oh, I did? Shoot.
Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
I beg your pardon? That's what I'm saying.
Read the business card! Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes, you dumb fuck. Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. Shut up! That's where the telling is.
What the fuck are you talking about? Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say?
Read the business card!
Look at him over there. Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of that business card reveals the man's question's profession, his true profession. The waiter's profession? But that's surely... Good gracious! He's a cop? That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Too many words. What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before? You know what an undercover cop is, maybe? The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power, as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Was it in fact a waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who had told you not to mention you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman on the scene? At the scene?
Well... Inspector. He just shoved him out of the way
Dude,
so
yeah.
he could stand in the center all dramatically.
I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. Yes, I remember. This was like an hour ago. I don't need to... We already read that.
Oh.
It's just a...
Oh, and this is where he had the coughing fit. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over the business card. Yeah, he started dying on the stand.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake. So, you mean to say, you really are a detective? Why would a detective...
That's me!
Why would a detective be working
That's
as
me! Rude.
He's not the main detective in this game.
What?
He's not the main detective in this game.
Who?
The guy. Oh, were you saying that I was reading your thing?
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you meant like you were upset that you weren't the detective guy.
No!
And I was like, no, he's not. I promise. I
No,
wouldn't
you
do
were
that to
reading
you.
my lines!
Okay. I was really,
But why
I was
would
like,
a detective
no, I
be working
promise.
as a restaurant waiter?
I was working undercover.
No shit. Undercover? Bro's never heard of that.
Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents? None of your damn business. That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to the case of this homicide. Fuck. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga. Well, you will elaborate on one point for the quote. Of course, Your Excellency. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. At that time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware of this person's presence and having served the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner, therefore I am led to assume, that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Would that be a correct? Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable, you lying bitch. Shit, that's you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. As I suspected.
That's fine. This is what I do to you all the time.
Yeah.
Just read your lines. Someone's dead in the court now?
Dude, that's what I thought at first too. I was like, oh my god. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite to the victim was at the same table was a young lady whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. The truth does what? I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the Bureau. It was then that I received some special orders.
Special orders?
I
You
almost
mean
did
to
it.
say?
Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It's made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders.
But what if this English woman was the killer?
I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea.
Well, we're gonna have to.
Right. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Brittany more highly than anything at the moment. An English man has been murdered on our soil. To name an English woman as the primary suspect? Well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case.
But it's not right. Can y'all have an opinion on this, please?
They're thinking really, really hard, I guess. One possibility does spring to mind.
What do you mean?
Yuma University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying in the medical facilities research laboratory faculties. That's what the word was, not facility. It's a young English woman.
What?
You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for this overseas study tour.
You mean...
When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first. Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. The English woman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. She's indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yuma University's medical faculty. What? What is happening here? Look at him! Dude, he's literally climbing on that thing. I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene.
Dude, I don't like that on the emulator. I can pause things so we can just see, but on this I can't. So if we miss it, we miss it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. We can't sit and analyze. Shoving the fucking baby down.
I love how forcefully he does it. And ordered those witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we now have discovered, this premise is false. And it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point. Brother. But Your Excellency, this would mean missing the noon deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be displeased by such action. Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Ugh. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes, sir? You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency. But that means you'll be going against special orders you were given by the police bureau. Who asked? As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So, it won't be a problem?
Sorry, bro. Nothing will get in my way.
The smile with the blood is kind of crazy.
It is. Brother, wipe your face. Why was he just standing there? The court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Your Excellency. Good, then we will have a 30-minute recess. Damn, generous. Instead of a fucking 5-minute like the other judge.
Well, to be fair, they gotta go find this lady.
That's true. 30 minutes is a very short time to find someone and bring them back.
Well,
Okay.
I think they have her in custody, just not
Mm.
not at the courtroom, you know.
That's insane that
Alright.
we went an hour over
See?
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the autosave is up there and I hate it. I never use the autosave.
Okay.
Woohoo! What are your thoughts?
I like it.
Yay!
The 3D animations are much different than what I'm used to, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
good. I like this.
Okay, I was kind of worried. Because
Yeah.
I was like, man, it would really suck if he just didn't fuck with it.
No, it's cool.
Yay! Isn't it great? I love it so much.
I like it. I'm excited.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Who's your favorite so far? I've got to know.
I don't think I have a favorite
That's
so far.
fair.
I
You-
hardly know
I was
these
gonna say
people.
that's fair. You barely know them.
One guy's just dumb as fuck, and the other, I don't know.
Are we talking about my baby like that?
What?
Are you talking about my child?
Yeah.
My child who
He
is
doesn't
not,
know what's happening at all.
He's not a lawyer.
Yeah, fair enough, actually.
He's not even
Okay,
trying to be a
But,
lawyer.
like, some of this stuff I feel like
Yeah.
most people know. Maybe I'm just farther. I know more than the average person.
You're more a lawyer than he is.
Yeah. fair.
So,
Okay, well.
and that's
Oh.
you just playing Ace Attorney. So,
Yeah. Well,
bro's
I
never
don't-
played Ace Attorney before. He doesn't know what's going on.
to be fair, the game was made after he was alive.
Yeah.
He has no idea
You
who Phoenix
really-
Wright is. He never will.
It's so sad.
Well, maybe. Does he live long? Does
Not
he live
that
to
long.
like? Okay, well then I guess he'll never know.
116 years? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, it would be that long. That's insane. Oh yeah, it's great, not just one. Yeah, he's never gonna know who Phoenix Wright is. He'll never know who Miles Edgeworth is.
What a bummer.
Yeah, he'll never meet Gumshoe. I'm so sad about that. I'm gonna be thinking about it a lot now.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's 3 whole games.
I'd rather be devastated now and be ready for it
Mm-hmm.
than to find out after
You can go through the
that
stage
I'm never
of
going to
freaking out.
see him again.
Not never, just very rarely.
Practically never. Okay, I'm gonna switch the thing over. Any little news we got? We'll be doing this every other Wednesday.
Just very
So,
exciting.
Next one is the 15th, and then the 29th, and then we'll be starting our dating sims in February.
Yes.
I'm so excited for that.
I know.
Hold
Me
on,
as
I
well.
need to look at the calendar. I'm not even gonna be streaming on my birthday.
I mean, you could
Boo.
stream.
I could. I'm not going to. But we can stream right after my birthday.
Woohoo.
Yeah. We gotta figure out what days we're doing the dating sims on. It's probably gonna have to be Wednesdays, but I don't know how it's gonna go about with this
Yeah, I don't know. I'll
With our
have to figure it
Wednesdays.
out.
because I know most people probably don't work Sundays though, right? Or at least have later in the day off on Sundays.
Yeah.
We'll have to see
Yeah.
how everything works out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway. Yippee. I can't wait for
Hooray.
more Ace Attorney
I know.
on
it's so
Sunday,
great.
too.
Yay!
Because I'm the cowboy. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I love the cowboy. Anyway. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
I gotta
know.
get up
We
at
have
8 a.m.
An hour over what we were supposed to.
I still gotta take you home. And then go home.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Yeah, so
Alright.
thank you guys for joining.
Yeah,
Yay!
thank you. It was so much
It
fun.
was so much fun. I'm really glad that you like the game. I'm very
Yay,
excited.
I'm so happy.
When I first played it, I played like 20 minutes of it, and I was like, wow, I'm never playing this again.
Seriously? We just said play 3 hours of this.
I was just like, it was harder for me to get into just because it was so different and
Fair
everything,
enough.
you know what I mean? And I was very,
I feel like if I play a game with another person, most of the time I end up liking the game
Mhm.
though. Better than probably if I were by
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, like, I obviously I liked it enough to keep playing it. It was just
Yeah.
like, I was in the middle of, I think I was on I either finished the first game or I was like in the last case of the first game, and I decided to start playing this game too. And it was like so different, and I just started like really getting into Ace Attorney, and I was like, I'm not willing to try something this different. So
Fair
I
enough.
stopped playing it for a few months, and
And
then
that's
I
what
went
you
back
made
to
me
it.
do. We are on the last case,
Yeah.
and you're making me play this one. I say making as if I didn't go, yeah, I want to do
Yeah.
that.
I was so nervous. I was like, man, what if Gabe doesn't like it? What if Gabe
I
doesn't like
love
it?
It's great.
Thank God. It's so great. I think it's so fun.
I can't wait to play more.
I
It's gonna
know.
be so good. We have to wait 2 weeks.
I know.
now.
I was thinking that. I was like, man, it kind of sucks that we have to wait 2 weeks, but,
Yeah.
you know.
It's always up to
Um,
you. If you want to do this is gonna be everything I stream. It's gonna be only Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
Oh, I gotta make a thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail for the Great Ace
Oh,
Attorney.
you're right.
Just the old one.
Maybe, if we end up, like if one of our streams were playing, like, Rise from the Ashes, if we end up, like, finishing a case early, instead of starting a new case, we could
Take a short break and do just this, or
maybe. I don't know. We'll just figure it out as we go, I guess.
yeah.
But for
We'll
now,
have a definite thing for you eventually.
Yeah.
We'll work out.
we'll just have to think about it.
I mean, we have the ride to your house. We could discuss.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
All
I
right.
have to wake up early.
Thank y'all for joining.
Thank you so
We had
much.
fun.
I hope
I
you guys
hope you all
see you
did
on
too.
Sunday.
Yeah, see you guys on Sunday for Ace Attorney again. Yeah.
My one and true
Ooh.
only love, Ace Attorney.
I might be able to stream Friday,
Ooh.
which is so unnormal for me because